You're watching Living Proof TV.
Pressure bus pipe, yo. Woo! This is what the people wanna see. Living Proof TV. Truths and reality. Living Proof TV. Virgin Island legacy. Living Proof TV. Living Proof TV. Living Proof TV. Seeds of the industry. Living Proof TV. And musical integrity. Living Proof TV. This is for everybody. Living Proof TV. Living Proof TV. Living Proof TV.
LivingProofTV.com. You're watching Living Proof TV. LP Enterprises proudly presents Living Proof TV.
Grey Goose presents the VIP room right here on Living Proof TV.
You're in the VIP room with Isanica.
Hello to my Lptv fans all around the world. Tonight we have a very fun episode. In the VIP room we are going to party and have a good time. Our guest is not only beautiful and talented, but she has also been a representative for the British Virgin Islands in the 2018 Miss Universe pageant and a representative for the US Virgin Islands in the 2019 Miss World pageant. This fierce diva is not only a good friend and a great mom, she is also one of the hottest female DJs in the Virgin Islands. Without any further ado, let me introduce to you this stunning queen, Ayanna Phillips.
Oh, that was me?
Snap. That's all you, boo.
I love it. I love it.
Thank you for coming in the VIP room on Lptv, man.
No, I have to say thank you for this opportunity because, girl, when you hit me up, I was like, okay, so what's the topic?
The topic is you.
I love that.
You know, I followed your journey. I've done pageantry as well, and
Yes.
you know, I've watched your journey. I've been inspired by you. I
Yes.
thought that you're beautiful and you do a great job. And you know, I'm just like, we gotta get her in the VIP room. We gotta talk about you. Like, you're the hottest thing. Like, what's up?
Listen, it's so funny to hear you saying that you've been following me because you kind of started from me because you remember for Carnival Queen, you taught us how to like walk.
Yeah.
Isanica always had like this. She just had it all.
I thought you had it all too, and I think you still have it all.
Yes.
And no, the world needs to know what all you got.
Correct.
All right. So
Correct.
tonight we're gonna get to know about you, your journey, and just let the whole world know your magic.
Okay.
So you ready?
I'm ready.
You're ready. You're ready. You're ready.
I want if you're ready.
I can try to be, cause it has in here, my girl. I can try to be. I can try to be. So you know, we have a connection because we do pageantry.
Of course.
So I kind of want to start it off first, just talking about your pageant experience, because I think that's amazing and a unique experience.
Right.
Not everybody in the world has the opportunity to represent their territory on an international level.
Right.
And not only did you represent your territory on an international level, but I think you did a very good job. And I want you to talk about it, and I want you to tell us your experience. So tell me, how was your experience in the Miss Universe pageant representing the British Virgin Islands?
Okay. I was gonna go into how it happened, like how I got into the pageantry.
Get in there.
Okay, so I'll start how I got into pageantry. You know, it kind of started funny because I was actually a tomboy. I was into basketball, softball, and for some reason, my parents, they wasn't liking that. You know, they wanted something different from me. My mom had experience with pageantry, you know, Miss Big, Bold, and Beautiful, Miss Costless, Keisha Els. So pageantry it wasn't foreign to me. But at the time going to school, I was just really comfortable being a tomboy. But to my parents, it wasn't something that they had really liked. So they was like, you know what? They're going to put me into pageantry. And I was like, I don't want to. Like, let me put on my basketball pants. Let me put on my white shirt. Let me go down the road in my high tops, please.
Yeah.
But it was like, no, we're going to put you in pageantry. I went and my first pageant was Miss Charlotte Amalia High School 2012.
Nice.
Did not win. I was Miss Photogenic, however. I had an awesome experience. I had an awesome experience. Forgot my talent. Tripped up on my introduction. I was modeling, tripped a couple of times, but overall I had a great time. And I was like, you know what? I want to do this again. So the summer of that same year, I vied for another show, which was Miss East End Long Look 2012 in the BVI. I did that and I won. I basically, went away with basically everything.
Nice.
And I was just like, you know what, like, I liking this. I'm feeling myself.
Yes.
And as a result of the show, they gave me like a 2-year to go to their community college over at Lptv in Sartola. So a lot of persons are asking, like, how did you even end up in Sartola? And it really happened because after graduating in 2013, I was just like, I wanted to go to like different schools. I was accepted in many different colleges, but like my mom was just like, get the 2 years and get a move away. 2 years turned into like 6-7 years. Don't ask me how.
Yeah.
And then I did Carnival Queen in 2013. I did not win that show, unfortunately, but I did come in different segments, and that was fun. And then eventually, as time passed, I ended up vying for the title of Miss British Virgin Islands in 2017. Came in tied, first runner-up. Never heard that in my life. Have you in your experience of pageantry, have you ever heard of a first runner-up being tied?
No.
Okay.
Wait, you were tied with the winner?
No, I was tied with someone else.
Okay, I'm like, what is?
Yes, they had like a second runner-up, 2 first runner-ups, and a winner.
Interesting.
Correct.
Okay. So how did they do that?
I don't know. Leave it to them. I ain't got into the politics.
Right.
But to me, it was just like, I don't know, for that moment and that time, I really thought that I actually had won. But, unfortunately, I was first runner-up, and it was okay, And then it just like miraculously, because after 2017, we went through like Hurricane Irma, Hurricane Maria, and a lot of things happened within that year in 2017.
For real.
And fortunately for me, in 2018, we didn't have enough funds to have a Miss BVI. So they was like, you know what? Since the first run-up didn't have an opportunity, we're gonna cast this onto her. And then I became Miss BVI in 2018.
You see how God works?
No, He works in mysterious ways.
Yeah. So, like, how did you feel being on the Miss Universe pageant with all the other amazing ladies?
Listen, I feel like it was a dream.
For sure.
Like, I've always, I remember when I was younger and I used to be in my grandparents' room and I used to watch Miss Universe, on television. And I never, sat as a young lady and be like, I could see that being me. My grandmother, she had a different, mindset. But for me, it was more like, okay, these girls are pretty. But I literally had that opportunity, and I went all the way to Thailand, Bangkok.
Yes, my girl.
14 hours of traveling.
Okay.
There were we were 12 hours ahead. And so in St. Thomas, when it's nighttime, we just start in the day.
Correct.
It was really different. So the jet lag was real. But when I got there, I met so many different women from so many different parts of the world. I'm talking about Africa, Europe, a lot of Spanish speaking countries, Brazil. It was so much. It was overwhelming at first, but after a while I was just because every day it was something.
For sure. You always on the go.
From time I got in, it was just we gotta take your pictures. We gotta do interview. We gotta do this. I was like, could y'all give me a day or two?
Nope.
But you know about this.
Yeah.
So it was just on the go, on the go.
Yeah.
And Thailand is a very beautiful place. I would definitely go back. It's on my bucket list to go back.
Yeah.
And I was happy that I was able to have that experience, meet a lot of new friends. I have a lot of friends that I still keep in contact with today from different parts of Africa and stuff like that.
That's amazing.
And when we got onto the stage of Miss Universe, meeting Steve Harvey.
Yes, right?
Listen,
Who is Steve Harvey in person?
Steve Harvey in person is exactly who you see him on, who he is on television.
True.
His personality speaks wonders. The way he speaks to you, the way he gives advice. He's funny. And I was just like really, I was really happy to meet him, and I was also able to see Neo because he was also our artist.
Oh,
For
nice.
Miss
Yes,
Universe.
good artist
I mean,
that
who was
year.
your artist? I was
Fergie.
Who's Fergie?
Fergie,
Sing a song.
Lady Lumps.
Oh my God,
Yeah,
yes.
Fergie, yeah.
No, we had Usher,
nice.
and I mean, I say Usher, we had Neo.
Yes.
I'm so sorry, we had Neo, and you know when you see Neo, you know him for his lips, you know him for his looks, and he looks the same in person. Like his lips is really nice.
Neo, Miss BBI Universe have a crush on you.
So when it came to practicing, so we used to practice like every day, long hours. Like I'll never forget the night when we had like pre-rehearsals and stuff like that. And they had to pick out like 10 girls just to do the show.
Right.
And I was one of those girls. And just doing the whole thing of feeling that moment of just being like a top 10, I was just like, oh, so this is the feeling, and the next day of the show, I was so happy when my mom came out there, because I know going out to Thailand is far. Like,
For sure.
going out to Thailand is far. So she really surprised me when she made her presence known, because I know, when we take these representatives over to these international pageants, we don't really get the support that we're supposed to have.
Correct, we don't.
Which is unfortunate. I hope that it changes in time.
I hope so too.
But if you hear that a young lady is representing the U.S. Virgin Islands, is representing the British Virgin Islands, please take the opportunity to just try to find a way to support her. You could support her virtually, you could support her physically, but I think a lot of times we really need the support. And just seeing my mom, because I know a lot of persons persons with bigger countries like Colombia and Venezuela, Philippines. You hearing the crowd and you hearing them screaming and they chanting for them. And then you hearing people's chanting for you, because miraculously when I heard Miss British Virgin Islands coming out and I'm like rocking and I'm strutting and I'm going and I was like, people is cheering. Okay.
Yes.
But then seeing my mom in the crowd, I ain't gonna lie, that did it all for me.
It's a different type of magic.
It was definitely a different type of magic.
Yeah.
But overall, yeah, I feel like it's an opportunity that every young girl should at least try to do, or don't feel like it's something too much for you to do. I feel like everybody have the opportunity, and if you have the will and you want to do it, go for it. Because the little tomboy went to Miss Universe stage.
Hello.
In Thailand.
Okay, and you wasn't looking like a tomboy at all.
At all.
On the runway. I don't believe you was a tomboy. Tomboy don't wear heels and walk like that.
Correct.
You slinging.
But they wouldn't have thought about that, and I actually was a DJ at that time, so it was actually nice to, like when they used to introduce you, they was like, okay, well, Yana Phillips, she's a DJ back home, and she rode trailer trucks during the Irma. But we're gonna talk about that.
Yes, we should.
What, the trailer trucks?
Yeah, what are you doing driving trailer trucks, girl?
Man, let me tell you something. During Hurricane Irma and Maria time, it didn't have any available like work for women like that. A lot of times we were just home, and the only thing that was moving at the time was trucks. And I had a cousin, he had a trucking company, and I was just like, can you teach me? And he was like, yeah. And he taught me, and we were picking up like the containers from like the dock and then bringing them over, and then like kind of like giving out the food and stuff like that. So it was a really cool opportunity. Could definitely see myself as a truck woman, but we won't talk about that later.
All right, Miss Universe driving trucks, ain't nobody man of that. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I tell you,
confident.
women can do it all. We can do it all.
Believe that 1,000%. I also want to talk a little bit about your Miss World experience, because I know you competed for Miss World too.
Right.
Miss World is a little bit different of a pageant system. So how was that?
It is. The thing about Miss Universe, I feel like it's more about being able to get the right walk. It's about modeling, being able to showcase yourself in a swimsuit, and also showcase yourself in an evening wear. As for Miss World, you have like different like categories that you could be able to capture. Like,
definitely.
You have talent, you have
beauty with a purpose.
Beauty with a purpose. You have sports. There's so many different categories in which you could win from that it gives you an opportunity to be able to be on the top 10.
Yeah, definitely.
So that was really nice. I mean, I don't know about sports. I mean, I didn't make it.
What do you mean? He's a tomboy.
I know, but yeah, them sprints, yeah.
If you had a preference out of the Miss World and the Miss Universe pageant system, which one do you think you preferred more? Like, had a better experience in?
I would definitely prefer the Miss World, because as far as looking at your appearance and your looks, and I think that's what Miss Universe were more, leaning towards. Whereas with Miss World, you could be yourself and win. Like, I was able to, be on the top 20 for just being able to, promote myself as a DJ.
Amazing.
So yeah, thank you. You don't have that opportunity in Miss Universe. You're not able to like showcase your talent. You just have to make sure you have a strong platform, a strong following, and you have to make sure that you could be able to walk in a swimsuit and a evening wear.
For sure.
Yeah, it's a big difference. I mean, in regards to like vying with 100+ girls, I mean, it's the same from different parts of the world. It's still the same, but Miss World, it's more defined.
Yeah, I think it gives you, like you said, like an opportunity to really know who the girl is and what she can bring to the table besides just her image,
Right.
So
it speaks a lot.
Yeah, I do really like that. So guys, don't go anywhere because we're about to get really in depth more about Ayana and her DJ career. So stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Keep it locked. We'll be right back with more Living Proof TV.
The VIP room is brought to you by Grey Goose.
We're back with more Living Proof TV. You're in the VIP room with Isanica.
And we are back in the VIP room and things are just getting warmed up. I mean, we're talking pageantry, we're talking about everything. And I know I said that we were going to get into the DJ because you're an amazing DJ. But I'm a pageant girl. I love pageantry, and just a few more questions I want to ask. All right? So, I know pageants can be crazy, and people look at it and all they see is beauty and glam, but they don't know half of the madness that happens in the backstage.
Correct.
So tell me, what is your craziest pageant experience?
Okay. Listen, I don't want to get nobody in trouble. We talking facts, right?
Talk facts.
So when I got the opportunity of going to Miss Universe, I ain't gonna lie, like the British Virgin Islands Committee or the Miss British Virgin Islands Committee, they had me, like the wardrobe and everything was ready. Like I didn't have to find anything. Everything was basically like donated. I was ready. I was more than ready.
Okay.
When I got into Miss World, being that I was on a high pedestal of Miss Universe, and I'm now like going into Miss World USVI, I expect the same high pedestal to still be as high or at least higher, Unfortunately, when I got the opportunity of going to the UK, like a lot of things wasn't like prepared for me. Like I had to get like last minute wardrobe. I had to find a last minute costume because the costume that I got wasn't fitting. Like it couldn't even like fit halfway. It was it was crazy. And then I had to like go to like persons like Mary Alice, ask her for her past costume so that I could be able to take it with me. I have to say thank you to my mom for making a lot of like magics happen, reaching out to a lot of persons, and we just make it happen based off on our last minute thing. But the UK is really cool, and this is why I'm going back to the support, because again, like if we know that our females, our representative from the Virgin Islands is representing us, I feel like a lot of persons who have like stores, boutiques, or whatever it is that you could support and donate, give it to us.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I know like the committee needs to do that part as well, but I mean, two hands can't clap with, you know, like it needs to happen.
Definitely. And you're a brand ambassador
right
for your territory.
Right.
They're going on international stage level of promotion.
Correct.
Why wouldn't they want to support that? Crazy to me.
That was really like one of my biggest problems. Like the craziest experience is like you going over to an international pageant, you're looking around at all these women who are wearing these flawless dresses to simple events, and it's like I'm kind of like trying to not wear something because I have to wear something else. So like it shouldn't be like that. It should be like options.
Definitely.
I should have clothes in abundance.
Yes.
And unfortunately I didn't have that when I was in Miss World, so that kind of made me feel a little bit like I wasn't prepared. And I feel like personally, if a young lady is not prepared to be on these international pageants in every aspect as possible, do not send her.
Yes.
It's not worth it, because you making our experiences not worthwhile.
Yes, I understand that 100%, and I agree with that. And I definitely think that the community in the Virgin Islands should definitely be more involved, so the girls could feel supported. Right. But one thing I will also mention, because from my experience, I've always had the same issues, like not supported and all of that good stuff. But one thing I know is that if the girl is a good representative, she's beautiful, smart, understanding like you know, you're gonna shine regardless. Right. You're gonna be highlighted, right, and you're gonna stand out. But that does not mean that our community can't come together and push us even further. Correct. So we can have more girls in the top 10, more girls in the top 5 because of that support, you know? So hopefully one of these days people really understand the importance of pageantry, the way that it promotes the territory, and the way it can make money for the territory too.
Yeah, and I don't think a lot of people seen that. Like,
they don't.
You understand, like, even though we're so small, like just like how our music does strive in like in the music industry, we have persons like Avalanche who is, you know, making music people in Trinidad and becoming real match in Trinidad. Pageantry is in the same entertainment light, and I just feel like I said, we just show our pretty face, and I just have to say, when we are queens, let me tell you, we are queens to the gods, because y'all don't even know what we'll just be going through, because we have to, at the end of the day, we're smiling.
Correct.
You know, we point everything behind of us, and we can't really get in depth with it, because it's like we have like a mission to accomplish. Mm-hmm. You know, and we want to make the territory look good. You know, I could have go up there and I could have bashed my territory, but I rocking my territory. I rocking the US Virgin Islands, and I'm rocking the BVI on my back, and I'm gonna represent regardless of what I have in my suitcase.
Exactly.
So I mean, that was one of my craziest experiences, just not being able to be clothes ready.
Yeah, I know.
A wardrobe ready.
Right. And
it kind of takes back from my self-esteem.
Yeah, it can be discouraging, especially when you're standing up next to the princess of the ball. You know what I'm saying? But your personality, your beauty shines through. Right. And hopefully from this interview, people can understand the importance of actually supporting a girl who is trying to follow her dreams and represent her territory, and really see the importance of that. Yeah. Because it's important.
We need to support.
It's very important.
You don't even have to support with $1. Like, support, just support by you could
send
share
a vote,
you could
share a picture.
Right. It could be very simple. Very simple.
Yes. And the crazy thing about the Virgin Islands is that we love pageantry, but people don't really put in the money where the mouth is.
No, they put
You check, so we gotta. I'm sorry, Virgin Islands. I'll be the first to tell you we gotta work on that.
No, we do.
Yeah, for sure. But also, I know Miss World focuses on talent. Did you DJ for your talent in Miss World?
I did.
That is so cool.
Let me tell you something, and it's so funny because I travel with my mixer, but my mixer did not end up with me right away. It got missing. Like, I don't know where my mixer was. I call in the airport. I'm like, like being frantic because I need it.
Correct.
I was even trying to call like Avalanche, if you know anybody in the UK, and he was actually giving me like contacts with DJs who are up there who were able to help me out. And I think we went to dinner or something, and they had made like this grand announcement like talent audition is tomorrow. I was like, no, it cannot be. It just cannot be. So I'm starting to trip out, and I'm just like, I wanted to go in the bathroom and I wanted to cry, because it's just like, how am I going to represent in the biggest thing that I came here for? Because like when you go into these international pageants, you better have a goal. Like you better have something that you want promoted, or you just have to have a goal. And my goal was to show the world that I could DJ.
Yes.
And especially when I talk to a lot of the girls and I tell them like what my talent was, they were just kind of like taken aback, because they know like a DJ never like came on this platform.
Yes, I love that.
So it was just like, where is my mixer? I'm calling the airport. They don't know anything. I think I went somewhere. I don't remember where I went. I think we went to like someplace in the next day. And then when I came back, surprisingly, my mixer was like literally sitting in my room.
What?
I tell you, God is on my side. I don't know where it came from, but I guess one of the bellboys like brought the mixer into my room, and I'm like sitting on top of my mixer, and I'm just like kissing it, like we about to dominate this talent auditions tonight, because it was the day of talent auditions.
Yes.
And I went in there, I'm watching everybody do their talent. I ain't gonna lie, I was very nervous, because I was just like, I wonder how these judges are gonna take my talent, because you're watching people with beautiful voices, different instruments, playing different instruments. You could see that they're bringing their culture to the stage. How are they gonna take a DJ? I'm just like up there playing music. How are they gonna do it?
Well, tell me, when I set up, yes, and I was ready to play,
the judges was like, what is she doing? She's DJing. Okay, this is new.
It's cool.
First DJ, I'm gonna say it on record. First DJ.
I'm sure.
Two DJ in Miss World.
That is so cool. I know it. That's what's up.
Let me tell you something. When I started playing pop music. I was playing pop. And it was like everybody bopping their head. They were like, okay. When I started to transition to like a spice song, like they start dun 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 dun. I'm gonna show you the clip afterwards. You can bring it in. But one day, like when they start hearing like that island, they start hearing that like that dance song. They could really see like the island coming out of me. Everybody just get up from their seats. They forget what it was and they just start dancing.
Yeah.
No, that had made my day.
Yeah.
I was like, y'all are real.
Yeah.
Like it was just such a vibe. I was so happy. Like I was nervous, but I was like so ecstatic at the same time. Like words can't even explain how I was feeling, because I was just like, wow, look at how everybody's like really enjoying what it is I was doing. And when I finally finished, like it was like everybody just starts like standing up and they were clapping, and I was just like, oh
yeah, man, that's amazing.
Yeah, when they started calling like the representative of the top 20 for the talent the next day, because we had like practice, so they were calling up the names, and I was just hearing everybody's name getting called. And I ain't gonna lie, in the back of my head I was just like, I don't know if my talent is really a talent,
Yes, it is.
Yeah, facts.
I think so.
And when they said Ayanna Phillips, I was screaming, I was jumping, I was so ecstatic.
Yeah.
I was like, BVI got into, and I was just like, me and I were looking at each other like, yes, girl, we got into talent. Like, it was.
It's a big accomplishment. It's like 110 girls.
No, it was like 120 something girls. Like 127, 28 girls.
Yeah.
So coming in at top 20, I ain't gonna lie, I was happy. I was happy bad.
That's very amazing. So let me ask you, so what started you into like DJing? Like how did you come about that?
Okay, so funny story. So I was a bartender. Like after when I went to college and started going to HWG style, I was like, I want to find out like a job, and I started working at a bar called the G Spot. So I was a bartender for that. So I used to have like slow nights where it was just me and a DJ playing. And when it's those nights and it's just you and a DJ, it's like, all you have to do really is just listen to the DJ. And I think at that point I was admiring what the DJ was doing. So, you know, I reached out to the DJ and I was just like, you know, I want to learn how to DJ. But he just keep giving me excuses after excuses. And I was like I'm serious.
Right.
But he never used to take me serious. So I was like, I found out that DJ Chubby was playing at the club. So I was like, I never met Chubby before, never had a conversation with him. But in my mind, I was like, I'm going to confront him and ask him, like, how do I go about this DJ thing? So after he finished playing, we were packing up. I went straight to him. I was like, okay, this is my time to ask him. I was just like, hi, you know, my name is Diana. I would like to DJ, and, you know, can you show me or can you tell me, like, what to do? And he legit, like, we exchanged numbers, exchanged contacts, everything. And he told me what to buy. No, I still didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
He just told me what to buy and what to start off with. So, you know, I bought my new Mac Pro, got my laptop, trying to learn how to DJ. Don't know what I'm doing, but I'm doing my thing at home. I feel like myself, I'm like, yeah, I think I know what I'm doing, but I don't know what I'm doing.
Right.
So then I calmed, I was like, okay, I bought everything, but I still don't know what to do. And he was like, to be honest, you're going to have to find another DJ because he can't teach me virtually. Like, he can't teach me over the phone. So he was like, this is something that you're going to have to learn, like, hands-on. So I went to another DJ, and they used to, like, practice in, like, this little studio with, like, DJ Wiz and I forget the other DJ. He's going to cuss me when he sees this side, but they taught me how to, like, mix and how to play on records and how to count and how to count my beats and stuff like that. And then from there, I just went straight up the road. But it really was because of that last DJ that I asked in the beginning that really kind of boosted my confidence. Cause I was just like, because you thought I wasn't serious about this thing, I'm going to show you that I'm serious.
Correct.
And I think that's a personality I have. Like, one person tell me, like, I can't do something, like, I'm going to show you that I could do it.
Motivation.
So I was like, yeah, that was my biggest motivation right then and there. And yeah, Lady Mix.
That's amazing. That's awesome. You know, you just saw something that you love to do and you was like, let me just figure out how I could get my hands in this mix and just make it unique.
Right.
That's cool. So let me ask you, do you get like nervous when you have to like DJ in front of like new crowds? Because you have to feel out people's vibe and kind of look at people and see like what they like. Like, what's your thought process on that?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I feel like every time I have a new opportunity, like, especially when I did it for Miss World, or if I like, and it all depends because they have levels to like different events. And the higher the event is, of course, the nervous I would be. But it's like now, it's like I get so comfortable. It's just like, I just know at the end of the day, I have to make sure that these people are enjoying the music that I play. Like, I have to stand out, point blank, period. So yeah, it's just I think it's just a matter of like my mindset.
You know, like when you're in front of a new crowd, do you get nervous? Like,
oh yeah,
my gosh,
so
what am I
okay.
gonna play in front of these people?
So
I don't
do
even
get
know
nervous?
them.
Okay, so I do get nervous. But I think one of the things I try to do is try to get like an understanding as to what the environment is, the type of crowd that I'm playing for, and especially the person who asks me to DJ for them. I always get to like ask them a couple questions just so I could get like an understanding, like what am I putting myself into.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be nervous, but then after a while, when you start seeing the crowd moving, that'll do something about me.
Correct.
You know that. I don't want to say it'll turn me on, but it'll give me a hype. It gives me a hype, and I like that.
Yeah.
And like I say, I feel good knowing like when I finish an event, it's like, damn girl. Like, cause a lot of people will see my pretty face and it'll be like, okay, you're a DJ. But when I show them as a DJ,
right,
and I could DJ,
right,
it's a difference.
I love that. I love that.
It's a difference. It's a big difference.
I love that. I love that. I love that. Well, I love the fact that you're a beauty queen. Not only a beauty queen, but a DJ.
Yeah.
But when we get back from our commercial break, we're gonna dive in a little bit more about your personality, so we can know who now Diana Phillips is, because now you're officially known as Lady
Mix.
DJ Lady Mix VI.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so you hear that, Lptv fans? When we come back, we're going to dive into DJ Lady Mix VI and find out who she really, really is behind the music. So stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Keep it locked. We'll be right back with more Living Proof TV. Get seen, get heard, and get booked right here on Living Proof TV. We're back with more Living Proof TV. You're in the VIP room with Isanica.
And we are back in the VIP room, and it's time to have a little fun. Okay,
right, I'm out for fun.
So the LPTV viewers know you're beautiful, you're amazing, you're smart, you're talented, just the perfect package. But now we want to know a little bit more about who you are as a person. So you ready for some fun personality questions?
Sure, why not?
Okay.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. So tell me, would you consider yourself as an extrovert or introvert? And why?
Definitely an introvert, which is weird as a DJ and being in pageantries. But honestly, if anybody knows me or knows me well, they know the type of person I am. And I'm more like an introvert. Yeah, I like people, but I like people when I have to like people.
Yeah.
But if I really have to choose it, I would really choose myself.
That's fair, and that makes sense.
Yeah.
I can understand that.
So even when like when I DJ, people will be like, how you could be an introvert and you doing an extrovert activity?
Mm-hmm.
To be honest, when you in a DJ stand, like you in the mix, but you kind of like in your corner, and you kind of like just. I more like to watch people enjoy themselves. I mean, you can have fun with me, I ain't gonna knock you, but at the same time, I more consider myself to be an introvert.
Yeah, that's fine. I have no problem with that whatsoever. I think it's good. It's okay to kind of do your thing, but keep your distance,
right,
for your own sanity.
Right.
So let me ask you, as a foodie myself, like if you had an option, right? If you had to pick between cooking or ordering delivery or going out to eat, what you want to do?
I definitely going out to eat.
Yeah, right?
I like food. Don't get me wrong, I could do my little thing. I ain't Chef Boyardee, but
neither am I.
I would rather go out to eat. I enjoy tasting new food. I enjoy experiencing a new environment. I just love different aromas and different stuff like that. So I'm definitely going out and eat.
Well, we gotta have a dinner date one of these times.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Enjoy all of the beautiful cuisines together.
Let's
and
do
have a
it.
girls' night.
Let's do
I
it.
would
Let's
love
do it.
that. I would love that. I would love that. So I love that. I love the fact that I got to really dig into your Miss Universe, Miss World experience, pageant experience. I admire you for that and love you for that. I think your DJ career is amazing. I can't wait to see all the amazing things you have to do in the future.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I know you have so much more coming up next. But tonight in the VIP room on Lptv, we have a very special moment. You're gonna be DJing for us, right?
I will be.
Are you excited?
Oh, of course.
Because I feel like I'm more hyped than you. And you gotta hype me up. No.
You better take off them shoes.
Kicking off the heels now.
Find something comfortable, you never know.
Definitely. But before you go on, before you DJ,
right,
please let the LPTV fans from all around the world know where we could find you on social media.
Okay, guys, you could definitely hit me up on Facebook, Lady Mix VI, Instagram, Lady Mix VI, SoundCloud, Lady Mix VI. You have new music, you want to hit me up for booking, LadyMixVI@gmail.com.
I love that. I love that. So LPTV viewers from all around the world, stay tuned, because up next we have Lady Mix VI on the ones and twos. Ficky.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you ready or no? Stay tuned. The party is about to be lit.
For the hottest producers, artists, DJs, and more, keep it locked right here on Living Proof TV.
The VIP room was brought to you by Grey Goose. Please drink responsibly.
Get seen, get heard, and get booked right here on Living Proof TV. Looking for a studio to handle all of your production needs? Look no further. LP Records and Lava House Studios offers production services from start to finish. From professional recordings on the best audio gear to building your music live with expert musicians and producers, LP Records and Lava House Studios have got you covered with all your audio and video mixing, editing, and engineering needs. Complete your project with our pro graphic designing and t-shirt printing services for maximized marketing of your product. Call today. Appointments only. We're back with more Living Proof TV.
Hey, what's up? This your girl, Lady Mix. You already know we here on Lptv, and it's more than music.
It's more than music, right here on Living Proof TV.
All right, ladies. I gotta say shout out goes out to Aliko one time for the one time. It's Seneca, baby.
Tune for the bad girl them.
Ladies, I wanna say shout out goes out to Money one time. Where the bad girls at?
Ooh, you're fronting, yeah. Mama throw it back, show them some.
We're gonna pull this up from the top. I think it's about time,
like
ladies.
the view from the back. Wait till I put a front in. Static on the beats and it bumping. They gon' skip to my loop, they gon' jump in. After I make this one for the books.
What we tell them?
I could just whisper, no need for shouting. I don't make hits in my sleep, but who counting? Who need 10 them girl bodies when they bad mouthing, but they will never address it like they leave the routing. Sweet like a fruit, but I always put the I before the U like I dyslexic. I have more on my mind when I check this. Instagram feed, they were looking for the bestest. You know Monet at the top of everybody checklist. Roll out top, I gal out walk out like that. So they live flat by the make it up in a cat. And I all up in this man's face, you would think I slap. But it's just like if I touch it, it hit like a slap. Ooh, you're fronting, yeah. Mama throw it back, show them something. Packing in the cat, cause you a big bumping. Ooh, mama throw it back, show them something. You're packing in the bag. Ooh, fronting. Mama throw it back, show me something. Packing in the cat, cause you a big bumping. Whether it's small or shaped like a pumpkin, she got more.
Yeah, out of all, aim is London. Sick bad body with a bam bam. I don't even care where you come from. Ring off my celly when you come down. Come, what that? Bumper been up in the kabak. Yeah, your boyfriend call him, call back. Static got the gas, now she giving me brain like hi-hat. 1-0, rev up the engine, burn out. Fill up your tank, no pull out. Balcony sex, cause it good out. Wait, let me try it from the top, Miss London. Thick bad body with a bam bam. I don't even care where you come from. Ring off my celly when you come down.
I love to see the way you waist caress your body.
Ladies,
We're always slipping away.
we gotta say shout out
like
goes
we
out
don't
to
care about
Adamo.
nobody.
You already know we claim straight up first time. All the way from the BBI, all the way from the SBI. Ladies,
God bless you, so sweet a moment we've been wondering.
girl, ladies. If you know me, you know I don't know no lyrics, so I gonna still sing the song. Ladies,
Now stop and let me see you wine and dance.
ladies.
Bad girl wine and dance. Don't stop, girl wine and dance. Two shots, just take a little sip.
You like that,
Ladies, we about to warm it up. We only got a short time right here with Lady Mix. Let me see you now. That's right. Ladies, ladies.
She want me to
Chip Hollow.
What's for me is for me. You know what I'm saying?
Ladies,
Cause I fresh. Yes.
right here at Lptv. Shout out goes out to Alika one time. Rima. Oh, that means I need to start playing some compa English. Let me see. Ladies, let me see you now.
Come to drippin'.
That's right.
Pino that you misses. Hey, DJ, run my tune, make the girl them set sweet down. Oh no, hands on knees and drop, hold on. Keep that tempo, swing it around. That's your best friend, grab your best friend, jam your best friend. Bumba, feel up your best friend, bumba. She just give me the number because she recognize your boy fresh. Yes, I like that. I so blessed. Yes, I like that. I stepping out cause I fresh. Yes, I like that. I so blessed. Yes, I like that.
So, are you no bumper to sing for the gal them, right? And I want to specifically make a tune for the gal them who name end with the letter
I gonna say shout out goes out to all my friends.
Honestly, your name don't really have to
If you already know, if you're listening to this mix right about now, if your name ends with an A and it sounds like it got A, you know, Ayana, Rima, Ben Raitova, Isanika, Ben Raitova, Isanika, I ain't seen you, you know. If your name ends with an A,
Ben Raitova. If your name end with a A, bend right over. At your back, girl. Bend right over. Don't cut no style, girl. Bend right over. Give me that. Bend right over. Girl, if your name end with a A, bend right over.
Alright guys, there you have it. It's your girl DJ Lady Mix. You already know what it is. We do it right here at Lptv. I just want to say shout out goes out to the whole entire team, Isanika, Aliko, for allowing me to have this opportunity to speak to you guys. You already know what it is. It's Lptv. It's more than music. Right here. Keep it locked. Lady Mix VI. You already know what it is.
This your boy Killer Tuma.
LivingProofTV.com. It's more than music, right here on Living Proof TV. For the hottest producers, artists, DJs, and more, keep it locked right here on Living Proof TV. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next episode of Living Proof TV.
This is what the people wanna see. Living Proof TV, truth and reality. Living Proof TV, Virgin Island legacy. Living Proof TV, Living Proof TV.